what's happening is that there's a large contingent of Dodger fans seated down the left field line, and they're doing their very own roll call.
And when Pantone 294 is in the house and you start hearing this reaction, without even seeing, you know why. They've got the flag pulled out in enemy territory.
Hey guys, Alana Rizzo here.
Hi, I'm Don Newcomb.
I am Jaime Herrin.
Hey guys, Justin Turner here.
I'm Mike Bonito.
This is Ned Coletta. You're listening to the Pantone 294 podcast.
We're back for another Pantone 294 podcast. Alex and Des, how's it going?
What's up?
Hi, Matt.
Guys.
Hello.
Hey. For those of you who don't know, we got the interns and we got the paid employees. Everybody, you know what? Everybody's here except for Steph.
No, we missed a couple people. We still have Mitt, Stephanie. We have
Nicole, Maria, Nacho. Nacho never comes in the office though.
Why not?
He has a real job.
He's a real job.
This is a real job.
Shout out to Nacho. We'll be seeing him on the women's night, though. He'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Lexi for all her great work. She's
Yes. R.I.P. Lexi, for those of you who have recently.
Okay, she's not really
Pantone Lexi. She's the one
we're missing Patty. Patty helps out here in a while.
You never forget Patty.
But wait, I was going to tell everyone what Lexi does.
Go for it.
Go for it.
So Lexi designed all of our awesome patches this year. Right. So anyone who's gone on a trip or ordered a patch from this year, Lexi did it. So she's very talented, but she's decided to go and pursue more of a fashion.
She's going to start her own business.
Yes.
Yep.
We're very excited.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm. So as you could tell, we have numerous voices. So we're going to do roll call.
Roll call.
All right, I guess I'll start it off. It's your boy. It's your favorite live tweeter with no misdemeanors. @Tobago__Blake.
I would argue that because I've been on a pretty big hot
don't you have
streak.
something under your record?
I'm sorry, don't you guys?
On my record?
Wait. Let's backtrack. Did you practice that?
Hey.
Yes. All right, so we also have Erika.
Yes. I don't have a cool introduction like Blake does, but yes, I'm Erika. I am event planner.
Woo!
Yeah.
And then, what is up, Pantone fam? It's your girl, Jackie.
Like the quick minute video.
So I do operations. I do social media. I do weekly updates. I'm the one that answers all your guys' phone calls along with Blake. And we run the store. Yeah, so it's a busy day every day.
And I'm Eric, a.k.a. Mr. Hollywood. When I'm on camera, I'm Mr. Hollywood. It's true. Not Eric. True. And I'm a director, producer, and run social media sometimes for Pantone. Love you here.
That's right.
Cool.
Do I need to do mine again?
Yeah.
I'm the video guy. I'm the video guy, technically. I need to make a shirt. We talked about that last podcast. I need to get like a shirt. I'm going to put Marrero on the back of it because that's my nickname now. Right.
He's going to get those chairs that like cut.
Yeah. We're going to get one of those. Yeah. I mean, now I'm on the podcast recording this, so man of many trades. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a jacket that says J. Cohen on the back.
We should get denim jackets.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Steph makes denim jackets.
Yeah, she embroiders jackets.
Right.
That's really good.
I want mine bedazzled with a video camera on the back of it. That's all I want.
So we also have Des on the podcast. What do you do?
More than you.
Okay, and that is the end of the podcast.
And we will be back next week.
My main job is to drive him nuts. Yeah.
I don't pay that.
You pay me to do everything else.
Jeez. I guess we go to the next question now.
Yeah. What do you do? Alex, what do you do?
What do I do? I don't do anything. I just sign the checks. That's it.
Technically,
Whoever signs the checks, bravo. Thank you very much. We appreciate all your efforts.
You're welcome.
Right.
It's a full house. It's
yeah, we're really excited.
It took a while.
It's gonna get steamy in here. That's for sure.
Is.
So
it gets hot in this room.
Moving forward, things are gonna be a little different. We're gonna have the team on the podcast more and more. So this is just the first one. So don't kill us if we don't do so well. But
yeah, this is just our first time. So don't be too hard on us.
Nah, they love us. Anybody out there, you love us. Let's be real.
So
let's be listening otherwise.
Let's see. What should we do first? How about what's your favorite player, Blake?
Ooh. My current favorite player on the Dodgers would probably be Walker Buehler.
Oh,
He's just killing it this year. Got to see him throw the goodbye no. That was nice. I also don't know why. It's just he's my boy. That's the end of my answer.
What about all-time favorite? Out of since your fandom started?
My favorite player growing up was Cesar Torres.
Boom, me too.
Wow.
And for Cole.
Attaboy. Yep, I also transitioned.
There you go.
Oh my God, they're bonding.
It was always a shortstop. Yeah. And then Matt Kemp was my favorite Dodger, and then he dipped. And then said some mean stuff. And now he's slowly becoming my favorite Dodger again.
I see you.
There we go.
Yeah, he's growing on me. That smile, he got me. We'll get more into that when we discuss Colorado, but damn. Okay.
What about Erika?
My favorite player used to be Matt Kemp too before he left, but currently it's Chase Utley. I don't have a reason why.
I know your reason.
What about you, Jackie?
Currently, my favorite player, Kike Hernandez. That's my favorite player, mainly because he's a utility player, and like wherever you put him, he's gonna put the most effort.
Yeah.
And when I played, I like to compare myself to him because wherever I was put, I got the job done.
What about all-time player?
All time, I don't know. I would have to go. I don't know.
It's a
maybe
hard
Fernando Valenzuela, mainly because of like just him. I actually wrote a blog about him because
check out the blog
because
Nice little plug.
you know there's that connection of just the Mexican culture and him bringing a name and a face to us Mexicans here in LA.
Eric.
My current favorite player is Justin Turner, just because he's a leader, and you see that like he came back and look, these guys, they won't stop winning. And all-time favorite player is probably Paul Aduca.
Ooh.
So, like,
that was also one of my favorites.
like when he was here, it was good times, and I remember I met him once, and he was the nicest guy. He took pictures, signed balls for me. It was cool.
Nice.
Yeah,
Baseballs.
he's one of the nicest guys. Yeah, signed baseballs, of course. I was a kid.
Obviously.
I was a child.
Just clarify.
What about you, Matt?
Matt?
Pedro Baez. Just kidding.
I like how everyone in the room got really
I do know somebody whose favorite player is Pedro Baez.
Look.
I mean, he's not a bad
benefit of the doubt.
He's not a bad player.
Here's the thing. He started to get on my nerves a lot this season. The beginning, we all, the whole season was a little slow. But I had enough. Like, I did not want to support him anymore. Like, I talked to my girlfriend. I said, he's doing his job. He's like, she hates him. She can't stand him. Hates a strong word. No, she hates him. And so I was like, just give him a chance. Give him a chance. He might do something. And then I started seeing more like he's not doing anything and he's messing up here and there. And I'm like, I can't do it anymore. And so I put out a tweet. I'm like, you suck, Pedro Baez. Luckily he didn't. I don't think
did Pantone block you?
They should.
Did we block you?
I don't think you were following me at that point.
Okay. Actually, Matt, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you boo him at the stadium?
No, I would never boo anybody. If I'm at a game, if I'm live, I would never boo my team. I would never boo a player on my team. It's a bad night.
I mean, the other team's fair game, right? Fair game.
Anybody who's on, like, if Pedro Baez goes to the Angels, yeah, I'm going to boo him till the end of my days, probably. Or if the Yankees, or if he goes to the Giants.
I was just about to say that. He'll be torn in half.
Because here's the thing. I've noticed too, like, Dodger players that usually leave somehow get better after they leave. That's just my theory. I've noticed that a little more.
Example,
like,
Charlie
Culberson, right? Like, trade-off was Matt Kemp, so I'm actually okay with that. But yeah, like, I can't even remember. I guess one would be like Beltre, which is actually I have a three-way tie actually with my all-time favorite players, and I'll get to that. But Adrian Beltre is one of them, and he did well with the Dodgers, but then he kind of slumped a little, and you started to see it a little more. Like, I was still a kid, so I didn't really comprehend it as much as I do now. But then he's playing with like the Rangers, and he's just like tearing it up.
Jason Worth,
the same thing. Yeah, that's a great example. Jason Worth.
A lot of people don't know about him because he didn't play that many with the Dodgers because he wasn't doing good with the Dodgers.
Exactly.
He went to the Phillies?
He went from the Dodgers to the Phillies,
and then he
won a World Series,
and then
went Phillies to Nationals, and now he's kind of coming back to reality a little bit. Let me go back. Favorite player currently? Oh man, I like them all, honestly. If I had to pick one, I would probably say that's a tough one. I can't. You know, that's. I'm telling you, I don't. Here's the thing. I don't choose favorite players. Like when I get a jersey too, I always get my name on my jersey. I know. I'm gonna say the whole team is my favorite.
There you go.
There you go. I like that.
I like that answer.
Good answer.
Keep it simple.
Good answer, Matt.
Very PC.
And my three-way tie with all time is I said Beltre. So it's Beltre, Mike Piazza, and Eric Gagne.
Oh,
Eric Gagne, hopefully pre-steroids, but again, who knows? But those three are my go-to. Four-way, Sean Green. I'm a team guy.
Mixing in.
I'm
We're going five-way.
Paul LaDuca too. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm a team guy. You know, I like them all.
What a team player.
Yeah,
Matt, you're such a team player.
I try. Des?
Oh.
Current favorite.
Current favorite. It's hard. I don't like to choose.
I'm the same way. I'm like, because it's up and down.
Yeah. Let's see. Current favorite. I do love Kike. I love JT.
I feel like all the girls in here love Kike.
Damn.
Patty just like goes.
If I have to, actually, you know what? If I have to say my favorite player right now based on performance, Matt Kemp.
Yeah.
And I am so shocked at myself because y'all know. Yeah, y'all know. But it's so funny because like when we were in Colorado, I seen him coming. I was like, don't make eye contact. And I seen him coming and he had the biggest smile. Like, obviously he wasn't smiling at me. He was smiling at something else. But he had the biggest smile. And I kid you not, like all those like girly feelings I had back in the day when he was with the Dodgers came and like slapped me in the face. And then it was like one of those things where I was like, God damn it, he's doing so well right now. How can I not love this kid?
Exactly.
He's not a kid anymore.
I know, the fact that you called him a kid.
No, he's a man.
That's a man right there.
Well, Des is older than Matt Kemp, so he's a kid.
You are?
I'm pretty sure I am. Yes.
But not
wait, can we pull that up? How old is Matt Kemp?
I turned off my phone because Alex told me I had to turn off my phone.
I told everybody to turn off their phone.
We'll let Alex answer and I will find out how old Matt Kemp is.
I'll keep it straight, simple. All-time favorite it would be Estoris and Rafael Falcao. Shortstops, they're short just like me. I'm short. I'm not tall, you know. They were quick and fast. So all-time favorite. Current player, I'd probably say I like Puig. Just because of his struggle of coming from Cuba, and he came from nothing, and obviously, you know, he was a little bit immature to begin with, you know, but as he's grown up a little bit more, he's matured a little bit more, so, and, you know, he's hitting bombs, so.
Yeah, can't complain. Did you find out, Des?
I did. I'm 2 months older. He was born in 84.
That's a man right there.
September 1984, and I am July 1984. So I am older. So when I did call him a kid, I was correct. I'm the cougar. No, I'm kidding. So let's see. We all just came back from Colorado.
I'm still hungover.
Oh, hungover or
from the altitude? Yeah.
From that altitude, you know.
Yeah, the mile high.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so bad. Getting sick was probably the worst thing.
We all got
sick
something.
From the altitude.
Speak for yourself.
That's true. Blake was actually the only one I think that came home normal. Like
that got there.
That got there and was fine, and then came back and was fine.
Yeah.
The rest of I know
out here.
You came home okay?
Yeah,
I was fine too. Yeah.
Maybe.
No, you got a headache the first night.
Yeah, the first night when we got there, you were
said when we came back.
When we came back. No. I'm getting there. I still have a little cold.
So the majority of us ended up with headaches the first night. And then I think a couple of us, including myself, got nosebleeds by the third day when we were heading back. So I think Patty and myself did too. But yeah.
How'd you guys like it?
Yeah, how'd you guys like it?
Let's go around. How'd you guys like it?
Blake?
What was your high and what was your low?
I don't know if you want to ask Blake.
Some clever wordplay there.
And by high, I mean, what exactly was your favorite part of the trip and what was your not so favorite?
I think it speaks for itself.
But exploring downtown Denver was tight. Just being able to walk around and see all the cool buildings and just taking in a whole different environment and atmosphere was really cool.
You surprised your brother too, right?
Oh yeah, brought my brother out to the trip. Shout out Ben. What's your Twitter handle? I don't know. Don't care.
I'll find it. We'll put it up.
So Yeah, I actually did not have a low light from the trip. I enjoyed myself the entire time.
Okay.
Yas. There it is. Erika, what was your highlight from the trip?
Everything. I had so much fun. I've always wanted to go to Colorado because I've always had this image of Colorado. I want to live in Colorado, but I've never been there before this trip. So I had this image of it, and I definitely...
Was it like that guy that comes out on PBS like 20 years ago that paints the mountains and what's his name?
Ross.
There you go. Was that your picture of Colorado?
Just mountains and yeah.
You're like, yeah.
Basically.
All right.
But yeah, I loved it. I loved all the tours that we took. Downtown Denver was fun too. I think the only low that I had was probably getting a massive headache the first night we got there, so I wasn't able to really enjoy the first day we got there. But other than that, I had a lot of fun.
Cool.
Jackie.
Jake Willen.
I had a great time. My high of the trip was just, I guess, meeting the entire Pantone fam. Like everyone who
Everybody who calls you and says, "Where are my tickets, Jackie? Have you shipped my tickets?"
So you're putting voice to
it's funny
face.
putting it's a good feeling putting a face to a name because like you meet people and you're like, oh, like I know this person. They don't know that I know them, but I know them.
Exactly.
But like just meeting everyone that goes on the trips and like where they come from. Like I met a couple that came from Oklahoma. I met the couple that came from New Mexico. So that was really cool. I guess my low of the trip was throwing up once I got off the plane. Like that
Turbulence was no joke.
Thank you for not vomiting on either me or Eric. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, I was sitting like right in between them.
Even though we offered you the bag, like I didn't want to see that.
Yeah, I know.
It was still early morning.
And they
for
were
me.
saying like, it's okay, just throw up, it's okay. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna throw up on an airplane.
That was a nice way of saying, please don't. Please don't.
Like, I'm not gonna be the bad
But
guy
doesn't
here,
it
but,
make you feel
don't do it.
good knowing that they would have accepted it if it came out?
Yeah.
Right?
See?
I mean, I would have probably thrown up too.
It would have, it would have been like a reaction, like a
Like in
domino
that
effect.
movie,
That Family Guy scene?
Yes,
Hey.
exactly. Who wants
what it-
chowder? Moving on.
But yeah, everything, the whole trip was awesome. The monster nachos at the stadium were amazing.
What a great deal for those two. $7.50 for that giant thing. Yeah. Dodger Stadium, take note. Calling you out on your prices.
Dude, they don't have to because you're gonna buy them.
I'm still gonna buy two
I
hot
will
dogs
still
for
buy it,
$15 and
yes,
garlic
me
fries
too.
for $8.
$20 nachos.
Right, exactly.
What was your favorite?
My favorite part was right before we went to the game, having lunch with everybody, seeing how happy everybody was, coming up to you, both of you, and saying how thankful they were that you guys put these events together. I'm thankful for it too because we get to experience new cities, new stadiums. This is my 12th stadium now.
Oh,
and I
that's
think
awesome.
my third or fourth with Pantone.
Wow.
So yeah, all that, and then interviewing people, seeing how happy they were to be interviewed and being part of Pantone, or feeling like they were part of Pantone in some way. That was really cool. So I like that a lot.
Oh, that melted my heart.
Yeah. Not only am I Mr. Hollywood, I'm a nice guy.
Debatable.
Hashtag
Also
nice guy.
debatable.
Debatable.
I'll say it. No, for me, again, I enjoy being behind the camera. Like Eric said, I like seeing people's reactions. I like seeing so many Dodger fans getting together to take over a stadium, pissing off the opponent, whoever it is. I mean, that's fun for me. The whole trip was really fun. The low was actually sleeping on the floor because I did have like back problems the next day. It's fine.
Oh no.
You chose to sleep
For the sake of like everybody's ears and me snoring, yeah. So I'll take one for the team. I laid on the couch the last night. It's fine. No, but again, it was a lot of fun. Just going the whole trip itself. Just you pack. You're like, oh, what do I need to pack? All these things. The hype, and then you actually get there and you actually go to the game and you do all this stuff and you're hanging out, getting to know all these people, and yeah, I mean it continues to be fun. Like I don't think any event we've done so far I've ever been like, oh, this wasn't that great. Of course I wouldn't say that obviously either. But that's the thing.
Someone get a Bible. Let's put his hand on the Bible.
Yeah, no, for real. No, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. So thank you guys for taking us.
Me?
Yeah,
My
go
turn?
for it. Go for it.
Favorite part?
Girls first.
Oh.
Man, Des is brave today.
Hey, let's put it out there. She's usually not this brave.
Yeah.
All of you guys
It's all a
give me
show
life.
it's all a show right now.
It's
No,
a
all
show
of you
for the rest
guys
of
give
us.
me
It's
life.
a show.
Yeah.
We'll wait till the end until you ask your questions. So, favorite part. I'd probably tackle back down on what Jackie said. Putting a name to a face to a name. We deal with a lot of emails, phone calls, even social media names, and a lot of people DMs and comments and emails. And I know people by name off the computer, but when you put them in a name, when you see them in person and you put the names together, it's like, oh, you remember. And it takes you back to the conversations they had, where there was a complaint, whether they wanted to buy tickets, whether they've gone on multiple trips. You're able to relate. It feels like you know them, but you don't know them.
Shout out to Angie Vasquez.
Angie.
Yeah.
We love her though.
Shout out to Soveda. Remember, she hears our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
So Soveda, she's from. I don't remember where she's from, but it's her
She was
first.
from
Pantone.
Paramount, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So she listens to our podcast. So shout out to Soveda and her sister's from Guatemala. Woo-hoo.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Oh my God,
I
that's
just had that
crazy. So my friend Barbara was like literally in Guatemala 2 days before that volcano erupted. And it was so funny because I was looking at her stories and she was sitting on, because they do tours of the volcanoes. She was sitting on one of the volcanoes and she's roasting a marshmallow from the steam. I wouldn't personally eat it, but she did. And I was freaking out because I texted her. I was like, Barbara, please tell me you're home. She didn't get back to me until the next day, but at least she did. But I was so freaking out. I'm like, is she still there? Is she on another trip? But yeah.
My mom was in Guatemala the day it happened. She
Oh
she
my
flew
gosh.
out like 2 or 3 hours before it erupted.
You're kidding
If
me.
she wouldn't have flown out, she would have.
she'd be there because my dad called me
Yeah.
and he said that there was because the volcano is probably like 30 minutes from the city, probably a couple miles. 30 minutes after it erupted, ashes were falling on the airport that they had to shut down the airport.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's open or not.
It is open
It's
now.
still closed?
No, I heard
what I-
yesterday that we were actually doing flights from the United States to Guatemala, so I'm assuming it's open.
okay.
Yeah, but it was
have
closed.
other
It was yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they have one other one.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe the one closer to the capital was closed.
Yeah, but yeah, if she would have left 2 or 3 hours later, she would have been stuck there.
Oh my gosh, it's so scary.
Yeah, I was telling Jackie that day too.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if my mom is okay.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I totally forgot that she.
But
was
she's fine, right?
Yeah, she's home.
She's good. She's home.
Yeah, getting angry at me again.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you appreciate that angriness, right?
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
So I guess it's my turn, unless you still
I
have
mean, I
something.
wasn't done.
Oh, go for it.
I guess
Go
I'm
for
done.
it. No, it's okay.
it's fine,
What
it's
was your low of the trip?
fine. I don't think I had one.
So you are done.
I think that it was a quick weekend trip. It was fun. I can't complain. It was fun. It was fun. We won. We swept. We met a lot of people. We ran into a lot of old friends. People we haven't seen. I haven't been to many games this season at the stadium, so it was good bumping into them. I don't have a low. I think the only low. I don't have a low. I had fun. This was a fun, quick trip. I'm excited for Chicago.
Yeah.
But I don't have a low. I don't have a low.
That's like in a week.
I know.
I don't think I'm gonna unpack. I'm just gonna.
Same clothes.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, just wash them.
Remind me to take motion sickness pills because
I got you covered. I got a bunch.
oils. Marilu, if you're here,
Shout out to Marilu.
bring your oils.
Right.
So I guess this trip was a little bit different, with the exception of Monterey, just because I think it's always been just Alex and myself. So whenever we travel, it'd be, not in like a group setting with 10 of us. So for me, it was interesting to kind of like see everyone bonding, kind of interacting. And then when we're in the office, I feel like we're very like can be bossy. So like being able to like bond with you guys outside of the office was kind of cool. Or it was cool, not kind of, but it was cool. And then just like all the help that you guys gave us, I don't know if you guys imagine what it could be like doing it just him and myself. And this was only 300 people. So picture like New York, it was
like
freaking
5
1,500
times bigger
people.
than that, yeah.
And then we did a lot more as a group. So it was kind of one of those things where I was like, I could breathe. Like, we have help. And then seeing you guys interact with the guests and like everyone going on the trip, it was cool because it's like, okay, like the guests get to see like, hey, like these are the people that do this, these are the people that do this. It's not just Alex and Des anymore. It's more of a bigger team, a bigger family. So for me, that was my high. And obviously the food was great. What was it? Bob's? Where did we eat?
Oh, Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burger.
Atomic Burgers.
Bob's Atomic Burgers.
Bob's Atomic Burgers. If you're ever in Colorado, Denver.
It was in Golden.
In Golden.
Yeah, Colorado.
It was right across the Coors Brewery.
Yes. So we did that. We did the Coors Brewery. That was pretty awesome. Go and get your free beer. And then we also went and ate across the street at Bob's Atomic Burgers, which it was so good. I don't know if we were just so hungry or whatnot, but it was so delicious.
I think it could have been both. It could have been
both. And then, I guess the low would be like the sickness, like, because obviously I got the worst headache. I think I fell asleep while the game was on the first night. And then, that was it.
Cool. Overall, I think it was a really, really great trip. And people enjoyed themselves, all the trip goers. So,
despite the flag not being there, I think people still had a really good time. Yeah. We had oh my gosh, shout out to everyone who attended the trip with us. You guys brought so much energy and so much like we needed that. Like, I think if we wouldn't have had such a energetic group, it kind of brings the morale down a little bit. It's kind of boring.
It did help that we scored a lot of runs.
I mean,
when you have an 8-run seventh, that's pretty.
No. But to the group's defense, the minute we left that bar, Downtown Tavern, to the minute we got to the stadium
Everybody
and
was
left,
loud, energetic.
Yes, exactly. So thank you, and a big shout out to everyone who joined us on the trip. I hope the Chicago group is just as energetic and exciting, and hopefully we get the win there too.
You have a lot to live up for, Chicago group.
Yes.
Are you guys excited?
Yes.
I'm excited.
Very.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Are all of you guys joining us?
No.
Yes.
I am.
You're not going with us, Eric?
No, I was supposed to be in Greece.
Oh, that's
And
right.
unfortunately, some things changed. And
Oh, no.
I'm no longer going there. But yeah, I've been there 3 times. So
He's not missing out.
yeah. It really feels
I'm so
beautiful.
sad.
I haven't seen the new upgrades, but I hear it's beautiful. And what I am jealous of is that you guys get to eat all that pizza.
Oh, Giordano's?
No, he doesn't
I like
like that one.
Illuminati's.
He looks
Illuminati's?
Illuminati.
You know what? I'm gonna try it because I didn't get to try it the last time. The last 4 times that we've been there, we've tried Giordano's, and
Well, I'm not changing my schedule. I'm still going to Giordano's.
You guys should just go to both.
Yeah,
Yeah.
why not eat pizza every day?
¿Por qué no los dos?
What are you guys looking forward to? I mean,
Pizza.
pizza. That's it. Pizza.
And the bean.
The bean.
Bean with an N.
N.
Let me tell you
It's a
guys
silver
little
bean.
story.
Preface
real
of
quick.
story.
Yeah, preface of story. Alex kept on saying Chicago Beam with an M, and I told him, I was like,
Yeah.
it's not Beam.
I
was like, it's not beam,
I
it's
said it
bean.
frijol.
And I was like, it's bean. And then he's like, no, it's not. So then I told him, I was like, Alex, why would it be Chicago Beam? And he's all like, well, beans aren't even shaped like that. I was like, what?
Not all beans. Not all beans.
So I literally Google
Not the beans I eat.
I Google searched the pictures of like.
If you guys
raw
have frijol rojo, it doesn't look like that.
It does.
I searched up
doesn't.
frijol.
It does.
It doesn't.
There's a certain part of the bean that's indented.
Not all of them.
Jackie showed you 6
Nope,
different types
nope,
of beans.
They're all.
really
I think
Exactly
technically
like that.
majority of the time the bean looks like what you see in Chicago. Like most beans look like.
Most of them, not all of them.
Okay, but
Jumping
majority
beans.
rules.
Most of them.
All the beans on the commercials, the jumping beans look like that.
Like I'm pretty sure even jelly beans kind of look like they do.
Jelly beans
Right.
look like
The
that.
only bean that doesn't is garbanzo beans.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
those
the
are
one.
flat.
That's the one I eat.
One
That's the one I
versus
eat.
5.
That's the bean I was talking about right there.
No, but other than food and the bean,
Yeah, what
Obviously,
do you have planned for us? Like,
we have a lot.
we have
We have
so
a lot.
much.
We have a lot. We have an itinerary actually.
Yes, we have a detailed itinerary, and you guys better be prepared because the very first time we went to Chicago, it was fun, but we didn't get to it was for the NLCS when we went, and then
What do you mean it wasn't fun?
no, it
That
was
was a
fun.
blast.
No. But
they went to the World Series, didn't they?
No. That's
Oh,
a prior
that's
year. That was a prior year.
No. We didn't get to explore. The only thing we did that because
the bean.
was the bean. Yeah. But the second time that we went, it was super exciting. We did the bean. We did the tilt. We did
The Ellis Tower.
Ellis Tower. We did the yacht was amazing. Shout out to
We
Spirit
went to
Yachts.
the
So cool.
Navy Pier.
I mean, there's so much to do.
so much to do.
Like everywhere you go, like we'll just walk. Like bring your walking shoes because we're gonna walk. And anyone else who wants to join us, we'll keep putting updates. Obviously, we can't book a tour for like 600 people at the same time, but we will be putting our updates on social media.
We'll be sending an email.
Sending an email, letting you guys know of all the cool things to do. So no, but you guys get excited because we're gonna have some fun.
I am gonna need a babysitter.
Nose goes.
Who's underage?
No.
Alex said we can't talk about ages anymore, so.
When did I say that?
You said
You
that when we
did.
came back
You
from
did.
Arizona trip.
Exactly.
Thank
From
you.
Arizona?
Yes.
Desiree
And another
started the podcast with ages.
Look, but
She talked about her age, so it's okay.
it's okay. It's all
I
right.
know
It's
where I
out
was
there.
going.
It's all right.
Well, I do
It's
need a
fine.
babysitter, by the way. So
Shout out to anybody in Chicago, or if you're going on the Pantone trip.
Yeah,
And you
anybody
need-
going on the trip with us who wants to babysit our boss?
no, it's not babysitting me. Chloe and Kylie are. going.
Okay.
So my daughters are.
You said you needed a babysitter.
No, well, see, I
Yeah, I
need a
was like-
babysitter so I could go out.
Wait, but it's Father's Day weekend.
It is, but I need I need a
Father's Day
babysitter
isn't
on
the whole
Friday,
weekend.
Saturday, and Monday. You know,
Look, we will take pictures for you while you're at home with the babies.
We'll FaceTime you from our phone.
no, you know, I think I took Kylie and Chloe to New York 2 years ago, so
And they did really
they're
well
gonna
with
be
all the
they're gonna be
walking.
8 and 9. I remember, I think every time when we went to New York, we'd go back to the hotel at 2, 3 in the morning. They were up. I didn't need a babysitter. I think
Party
the
animals.
only time Kylie fell asleep was during the roll call at Yankee Stadium. So she actually, there's a picture of her on the New York
My
Times
goodness, yes.
asleep. So
Wrapped in a Pantone flag.
Do you have?
I do have it. I do have it.
do, yeah.
So other than that,
And then I took a picture of you. And
On the
I don't
subway.
on the subway, and I don't know if it was Kylie or Chloe,
think
but
it could've
like
been
both
Kylie.
of them were asleep on the subway ride.
Aww. No, they're actually excited. A quick story out there. So Chloe, my oldest, she goes up to me, Dad. So we're flying first class, right? And I'm like, no, baby. Like we're going on economy. She's like, but Dad, if you go first class, they fan you, they give you water, they give you massage. I'm like, no, Chloe, we're not going on first class. So they're excited. So they're gonna be part of our team. It's gonna be 10 of us, 12 of us. It's gonna be a big group.
Squad.
Squad goals.
Got a football team right there. Football team and coach.
It's a baseball team and some bench players.
But no, it should be exciting, should be fun. The majority of the things are family oriented, so that's one of the things. It's like if Alex couldn't take his daughters on a trip, we wouldn't advertise as being a family oriented group. So
True. Very true.
Very true.
So let's see. Being that we just did come back from Colorado and we have Chicago in 2 weeks, we'll cut it a little bit short. But we have a few questions to ask the group.
Uh-oh.
Da, 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 da.
Da-na-na-na. Okay, so Blake, you're the first one up.
Let's
You're
get it.
the first victim.
First victim. Pineapple on pizza.
Absolutely not.
You're fired.
That is the wrong answer.
There's my 2 weeks ago. And I'm out.
Erica, pineapple on pizza.
Definitely.
That's a yes.
Good girl.
How could you not?
She gets my job.
Exactly right. It's so good. Jackie,
We already know that.
You already know I'm not a believer of pineapple.
Oh, you're not?
she's not.
Oh,
I'm
I
the
could have
reason
sworn.
Why do you?
Oh,
why do you?
that's
think-
right.
I'm
That's
pretty
right.
sure Jackie and Blake are the only two in this
Yeah, we're the
office
only.
that.
No, we're the only.
That's
two
why we got
because-
pepperoni.
and sausage.
Right.
Colorado.
Pepperoni
Remember
and
what-
sausage was for those two and me.
Yeah, we got three.
I like it all.
I like high five to that, Matt. I love it all.
We got three
Yeah,
me
pepperoni
too.
and sausages in Colorado, and 3 pineapple and pepperoni for everyone else. But Blake and I do not like pineapple on pizza.
Cold-
I just like it with tahini,
that's a
and that's
waste.
it.
That cold pizza in Colorado was bomb.
That was good.
Yeah, but
Cold
after he
pizza.
ate it, he was like, "Oh, my stomach."
I hate cold pizza.
Oh, shout out to Blake's mom. Those brownies were delicious.
Yes.
Delicious.
I bet.
I was gonna say your mom's name, but I don't know if you want me to say your mom's name.
Just my mom.
Just Blake's
Mama Blake.
Eric, you like pineapple on pizza?
I love pineapple on pizza.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
See?
You already know my answer.
Matt is a yes. Des is a yes. yes, and Alex says it, of course.
Majority rule.
It's all right.
All right,
Jack
so-
and I can hold it down.
It's all right. We're the OGs.
Last question.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. The question that actually matters.
So I wasn't fired off the last question?
No,
This will determine.
Yeah, like I might get fired off this question.
Yeah.
Though.
you just might. I don't know by who. It could be Alex. It could be Des.
Let's see.
Blake, if you were stranded in the middle of an ocean and Alex and I. No, wait.
I was like, wait a minute.
No.
I'm
If you were in a life raft
There we
in
go.
the middle of an ocean and Alex and I were drowning, but you could only save one, who would it be and why?
You know what? I'm gonna surprise you two. I'm gonna jump off.
No, you
sacrifice
can't. I'm
myself.
sorry.
No.
No.
That was my answer. I'm sticking to it.
No.
Sacrificing myself.
John
for you
Weissman
two.
No,
tried
no.
to do
Josh.
that. And we told him
So
no.
John Weissman
Spoiler
actually
alert, I didn't
said,
listen to that podcast.
well, we told, oh,
Now you're fired.
now you're fired. So John Weissman tried to pull you, and
'Cause he's a
he
gentleman.
said, yeah.
No, but then he
it
gave
was
us
in
an answer.
between. Yeah, it was in between Koufax and Kershaw, and we're like, no, John, I'm sorry, you're sticking in the raft. You're gonna be the Rose, and you need to pick one. So
He picked
Blake,
one. He
you
picked
must
one.
pick one.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gotta pick one. All right, disclaimer. I want you guys to be honest. No one's getting fired.
yeah. No one will get fired.
It's like, man, if I'm getting fired off.
Any of you listening out there, you're witnesses or listeners, whatever you want to call it to this. So
We're just
I'm
gonna
not trying
get.
to hurt anybody's feelings.
if you
out
see us
here,
on the
like-
street
No,
without a
it's
job,
cool.
help us.
It's cool.
We're just gonna get lower
I
pay.
know, like, yeah, seriously. Yeah, like I think my paycheck's gonna get a little bit lower.
You're gonna get demoted.
All right. I think I got to save the man who started it all.
Yeah.
Damn.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you.
Damn. Wow.
Am I off the hot seat now?
Yeah. Yes.
Do I take off the headset and just start to slowly walk
Erica.
away? Give me
Okay.
a mean
So I
stare
can't
after I
say
asked
both
that
of you
too.
guys.
No, you can't. You must drown the bigger one.
What if I told you guys that I'm a great swimmer and I can save both of you? I was in swim for 7 years.
Erica,
so
you weigh like 60 pounds.
I'm
like
stronger-
190.
I'm stronger than you.
In that case,
Oh.
That's like a muscle hamster. You'd
In
be
that
surprised.
in that case, the life raft will only fit one person, and since you're like a part of one person, you can only save one.
A part of a person.
Don't look at her, Alex.
I'm not.
Don't look
where
at
am I
her.
supposed to look? Am I supposed to look at you?
Eye contact.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Doesn't feel the
the
pressure.
I can't pick. I don't know.
You gotta pick.
Gotta pick.
Gotta pick, and you gotta tell us
Just
why.
close your eyes and
Yeah.
just any, many.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say Alex just because I feel like I wouldn't be here without Alex starting.
I hired you. No, I'm kidding.
But then I would definitely do anything to save you. after.
Thank you, Erica. Jay Quillen.
Don't cry.
No, I'm not gonna cry. I'm an emotional person, but I'm not gonna cry.
There's the part where I put that violin in the background.
I
Getting
know.
sentimental.
I'm collecting my tears right now.
Ooh.
Why
I
are you
don't know
looking at
because
her? Why are you looking at her?
you've done, like, Des, you've done a lot for me, so I feel like I owe you a lot. And then Alex, you're also the one that picked me to get hired because I remember you guys said that you chose Blake and Alex chose me.
That's true.
Oh yeah,
That's
let's
true.
go.
No, don't talk to me, Blake.
I'm talking about.
Oh my god! But literally, like, okay, I wouldn't have met Alana if it wasn't for Des. A lot of things wouldn't have come my way if it wasn't for Des. But then also Alex like chose me to get hired, so I don't know. Can I just honestly?
Can I change my answer?
I don't know.
Can we cheat? You did meet your best friend here, working here.
Oh yeah,
I hired your best friend.
yeah. Okay, true. That's shout out
I'm
to
your best
Steph.
friend.
Shout out to Steph. Yeah, I think
Wait,
I.
what?
Oh, I'm
what?
sorry. I'm sorry.
What happened? What happened to that director and talent? You know, like
Bond.
right? No, it's cool. I don't care.
I'm sorry. I'll go with Des. I'll go with Des mainly because like you've put a lot of things. You've opened a lot of doors for me. So yeah.
Thank you. Eric.
Oh, we'll be talking after checking.
Okay, Alex. I gave you like props for like.
I know.
All right, I'm pretty good at strategizing, so I think I would let you guys take over the raft. I'll swim for a few miles.
No, you can't
do
that. You can't.
Not listening to me.
You can't. Look, you have somehow super glued yourself to that raft,
Yeah.
and you must save one of
sticky
us.
situation.
Like you're sticky.
I'm just a nice guy. I would save both of you if I could.
No.
He's like, I'll just drown myself too.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't. You have to save one.
I met Alex a few years ago, and like he really took care of me when we went to Toronto.
He lost you, Eric. He lost you.
He doesn't even try and defend it. Just immediately starts laughing.
The best was seeing Alex react after it.
Look,
Yeah, it was
let's
great.
just put it this way.
He lost
When
me.
you-
They don't need to know a story.
No, the minute you came and interviewed, I didn't know that I had already knew about you. Because he was like, Des, remember that kid I lost in Toronto?
That was him.
Well, we hired him. Like,
Yeah, actually, with the whole interview process, I did not tell Des that. And I'm just because you do work here, hopefully it doesn't change your opinion. But you already know on the list.
Yeah.
And I think I told you, right?
Yeah.
And it was because I didn't want it to be where it was biased because I did know you.
so I did hire you.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
Des picked you.
Yeah. I remember
And I'll go on record, and it's a true story. I was nay, and I was nay for Matt as well.
wow.
And I'm glad yes. I don't know.
And that concludes today's podcast. You will not be.
You know what? I just don't
Matt's
know.
all like,
It
"I'm
was
done."
I didn't, as the group has grown, like I didn't feel like we needed video content and producers, and like as the group has grown, it's like, man. And I think within the first 2 days of Matt becoming an intern, I was like, we gotta hire him. So I think my prescription of like Matt changed immediately. But I think it was Des who said, like, you know what, let's give
Lucky.
him a shot and let's.
What, you went 2
let's
days
put it out there.
unpaid?
Actually, it was the same day.
It was like
You went the same day
It was the
unpaid?
same day.
How many months did we go?
No, it was not
6
the
months.
No, I think
Five,
I think I was
six.
here like I think I was here like the 2 weeks because I was when I was like 2 days a week.
Must be nice.
Wait, Matt, we're waiting for Eric's.
Still
Oh yeah, right. Sorry.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
You're not getting out of that.
Look, okay, Alex may have been nay on certain people, but I seen the bigger vision and I seen what you guys can bring to the table.
The thing is, we were only
Like-
gonna hire 2 people.
Yes.
And then we ended up hiring like 7.
Yeah, actually,
All
I
of-
remember
yes.
you guys coming
Yeah.
into the store and you
It was just hard.
I
It
was
was
like,
just hard.
damn, like all of these, like they're all talented, you know? And I thought like each one of them could bring something unique. And I think that was like the main difference for me. Like, and I kid you not, like Alex and I went back and forth because I was like,
Like a
no,
week.
Alex, I need all these people, like da-da-da-da-da. And he's like, no, we're only gonna hire 2, maybe 3. I'm like, no, I need all these people.
True story.
Yeah.
Yeah, we argued a lot because I wanted just 2. And, you know, at the same time, we had you. We were still upstairs. No, we were down
No,
here.
we were
right?
right down
so
here.
like, you know, the
We had
office
just
space. You know, it's just, you know, how to buy.
He's
a
like,
new
I'm not
desk.
gonna buy another desk, Des. I'm not gonna buy another desk.
And I ended up buying like 7 of them.
Yes,
We actually have 6
We
now
have
in the
6.
Oh, 6.
Yes.
And this is 7.
Oh, yeah.
This is 7. This is 7.
So, Eric, your answer.
So now you can answer that.
After all of that.
Okay, just because I want to put the pressure on Matt,
Oh, he's going for the equalizer. He's going for the equalizer.
I'm gonna choose Des.
Oh, just because?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you hired
That's
me
like- that's
too.
like
I
an
wouldn't-
asterisk
I wouldn't
right
be here without you. So I wouldn't be here without both of you. But
I have
you had the
so
final
many
say and,
curse
like,
words I
I'm
want to
here.
say at you right now, but I can't.
First.
And
Who's
women
living?
Go first.
Let's go, Matt.
Who's living?
Who's living?
Yeah.
Wait, are we all on the same raft? Dude, are we taking a vote? Is that how this works?
Look, let's put it
Raft is
this
already
way.
thinking by the time we make a decision.
Wow. I would never say that. I'm a nice guy.
Let's put it this way. You guys are all on the raft because we would never let you drown. So it had to be one of us
There's
that
only
goes.
a
Yeah.
person.
That's why I
Yeah,
was
that nullifies the 2-person raft then.
Gosh, I was trying to say something nice, yo.
Well, no,
You know what, Matt? No, I'm kidding.
well, after that. Oh, man. I think it's clear that we all want you both to live, obviously. It would, like
Matt, this is fictional. Okay?
yeah, I know.
Wait. I feel like I need to hold your hand like they do in the beauty pageants. Come here.
Oh, I'm about to Steve Harvey one of your asses right now.
You guys have the flowers ready?
Yeah, we got flowers, we got chocolates.
We're looking.
Yeah, I was like, what can I pull?
We got.
Matt, hurry up.
Come on,
Man,
man.
I got a premiere to go to.
I know, man. For me, man, I think. Well, after hearing what Alex said, I don't know. That's that kind of.
I keep it real. I've always kept it real.
No, I know.
I've
That's
always kept it
why I
real.
vote.
He has kept it real.
He loses people too.
He loses people too.
This one's tough.
Sign your check.
That's true. You do sign my checks. I hate being on the spot, man. Because I always. This is what I mean. I overthink it. Then I ramble. Then we're here for another hour.
Hurry, Alex's hands are getting sweaty.
3, 2, 1.
Alex.
Whoa, I did not see that one coming.
I honestly didn't.
And
I didn't see it coming either.
and I'll go back.
Wow.
I'll go back to
Wow.
the whole point of it. It was started, and even though he did say he wasn't going to pick me, that hurts my feelings. Number one. Number two. Oh, so I think like we all said is that it was started by him. Even though he didn't want to pick me, whatever, and so I feel like though we've all grown, but Alex and I kind of have that connection, like working on the podcast, working on the videos. I still love you, Des, and I do appreciate that you signed my checks, and you are still. If I could have it my way, if I could have it my way and like throw you off the raft, but like hold your hand so like you don't actually like die.
Jack died.
No, but like
No.
The ocean water is cold.
Let's put it this way: if the raft like just took off right after I threw you off, like and then let me go.
He threw me off now.
Right. Whatever.
He literally threw you off.
Wow.
this whole
No,
situation
so-
just went south right now.
Yes,
So.
but I have to say, I would probably pick Alex too because he did give me my job.
Wait, but there's not two.
That doesn't
people.
work for you guys.
Wait, I have a question. Who would you pick?
Yeah,
me
all
or
five.
Blake?
Yeah, sure. Me and Jackie are driving.
Since we
Yeah.
were like the beginning.
That's true.
Jackie and I are driving. Oh, I already know the answer.
Holy moly.
I already know the answer. You're not gonna hurt my feelings.
Holy moly. Alex?
Oh, I know this guy's answer for
between
sure.
all five of
I
us.
know-
Between all
oh.
five. Wait, 1, 2,
No.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. I had to count them.
Between all
you guys
five?
five?
No, between all five of us, yeah.
You're making it
It's
easy.
just you can't because everybody does something different.
Yeah.
Okay, between me and
That
Eric,
didn't
because we're
work.
both video.
Oh.
There would still be video, it just wouldn't be as
There would
good.
still be video.
But who are you throwing
Yeah,
off?
who
though?
are you throwing off to make the videos a little bit worse?
We're gonna put you on the spot now. So you guys are on a
Wait,
raft.
I thought Eric had to go to like a premiere or something.
I do.
No, you're not gonna avoid the
And I have
question.
to.
I do actually.
And Blake too.
I got a slow pitch softball game.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. It's quick.
Jackie.
I knew it.
Alex.
Jackie.
Yeah, obviously.
Me too.
How about between me and
I'd
Eric?
save Jackie too.
Pam? It's your girl, Jackie.
No.
save her too.
No. Yeah, she lets me vent to her. She lets me vent to her in her little ears.
I would choose Steph.
Oh yeah. Steph. See, just like she's not even here, so she can't even acknowledge
Right.
it. Like
She
Shut the
listens.
way.
She's a
she's gonna
regular
have to listen to the podcast.
But Blake,
Oh, I knew it.
I would choose
No,
you
I knew
too. It's girl code.
This girl called.
No,
Erica.
Alex just doesn't give a shit.
Learn a little something about that. No kidding.
Because I still appreciate you and I love you.
Well,
What's your answer, boss man?
He said
Yours
it.
is-
said-
Oh, you said no. I meant between me and Eric.
Oh, I'd probably choose you, Matt, just because I see you more often. I think Eric comes here once or twice a week.
Because I picked you, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that way. He didn't pick me. Either,
Shout
so.
out.
but I think both of you guys connected do really good work because I seen the way that you both worked in
Colorado, yeah.
And I
think we talked
really,
about this.
really impressed by the way the whole group just worked and the way that you guys like took direction very well. And we had you taking video, and then I had you live feeding me, which was great. And I think that was something that helped out so significantly because, it didn't take from one or the other. So I think that was good. Yeah. But while I collect my tears, we will let all of you guys go.
Can I plug my Instagram?
Mr. Hollywood.
I'll throw everyone's Instagram in the description.
No, I'll just let them know.
You can let them know. Go ahead.
It's at Eric Sosa 12 ERICK SOSA 12.
In case you didn't know what 12 was, it's 1, 2.
Well, he could have spelled it out. He could have spelled it
He
out.
spells out a number. Come on.
People do.
So, Pantone fam out there, if you're listening to this particular podcast and you like the way that we did it, please let us know. This is obviously something that we're trying new, and we would like to incorporate the interns and the employees and just the whole team in general, just more often.
Maybe a couple questions next time, fan mail.
Yeah, send us questions through DM, through email, however you want, whatever it is you want us to talk about.
Like, we read them all. We read every DM, comment, message, email.
Try to.
We should do
Even the hard
just
ones.
for questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
A podcast just for answering questions.
Yeah, like a Q&A.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be live. Is the only downside.
No, yeah.
But you'll hear it.
You get the point.
I mean, we could do it live. We could do it on Facebook Live.
Well,
Or
yeah.
Instagram Live.
Or Instagram Live.
That's
yeah,
true.
It could be live.
All this technology, huh?
Des and I just kind of like made it.
Stay tuned for that.
Yes.
We'll let you know. Yeah.
So thank you once again for joining us. Pantone 2914 out.